want to clear out all this smoke.
Yeah, but there's reason to be hopeful for tomorrow, and I'll get into more detail on that in a second. And one other thing we haven't talked about yet is Hurricane Lane.
The hurricane, right?
Yeah, so one of the ways we forecast these things, it's pretty incredible. We fly planes right into them. And the researchers on board take measurements, and then those get put into the forecast.
Oh, wow.
I want to show you guys what it looked like yesterday from the hurricane researchers who flew right into the eye of Hurricane Lane. That first frame is frozen, but watch what happens when we hit play. There's the propeller of the plane. You're looking straight down through the eye of the hurricane there. That's the ocean down there, but that's not the really amazing view. Watch what happens when he pans the camera back up. Now you're looking at the hole right in the center of Hurricane Lane. This is what it looks like when you are in the eye of the storm. You know that phrase we've all heard or probably used. These guys literally flew right into it. And this is how we're going to help forecast it. In fact, let's switch over to the weather computer because the information they gather gets put into the forecast I'm about to show you. First of all, that's what Lane looks like from the satellite. There's the eye. Unmistakable, right? So that's the video you were just seeing firsthand from the inside of it. All right, let's kind of clear out the clouds and show you where Hawaii is, and we're going to watch the forecast track on this. And this gets very concerning. This is a major hurricane, and by the time we get to the end of the week, there is a Category 2 hurricane seemingly headed straight for Honolulu. Now, as concerning as that is, what happens next, at least from the forecast, almost seems miraculous. Watch the turn. It's going to take a hard left-hand turn. We cannot rely on the fact that it's going to miss. Anywhere in that forecast cone needs to brace for the possibility of a hurricane. So Lane is going to be a big story. There's reason to be hopeful, but there's also a lot of reason to stay very watchful. And you bet preparations are being made in Hawaii, and we'll have more on that as it develops. Meanwhile, yes, like Mark was alluding to, we're not done with our issues here, but it does get better tomorrow. The air quality sensors are red throughout the sound. That shows us in the unhealthy category for today. But by tomorrow, look, it's a mix. It'll be medium, meaning we're still going to be in the unhealthy for sensitive groups to start out the day tomorrow. You probably are going to wake up tomorrow and go, where's the improvement? But by the afternoon, late in the day, we should start to see things improving for us as we're going to get a stronger surge of an onshore flow that will clear out the smoke for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then it's also really going to help us out as far as the temperatures go. We're going to cool the numbers back down into the upper 60s. And yes, chance of rain on Sunday. We'll start talking a lot more about that. It looks like some light rain, guys, coming our way on Sunday. See you with more on this coming up a little later. Back over to you.
Thank you, Darren. Later in our newscast, Amanda Grace will have the latest on how folks in Hawaii are preparing for Hurricane Lane. The governor has signed an emergency proclamation closing state offices and schools statewide